Hello everyone, thanks for dropping by. Looking around yesterday, I found something which could affect guys in America and in Canada, as well as women in America and in Canada, even if the guy is a MGTOW and the woman is a feminist. It's namely this. As you can see, it's the RT website and it's in the business news section. And then as you can read, it says, "Will you still love me to borrow? Steep rises in house prices forces New Zealanders to seek mortgage mates via dating apps." The article was written on the 8th of September, so it's quite new. It says the mounting housing crisis in New Zealand is reportedly making young New Zealanders appeal to Tinder and other dating apps in search of a partner who could assist in buying property. The number of users looking for a union of this kind had more than doubled, surging 2.6 times year on year from June 2020 to June 2021. The Guardian, that's a leftish newspaper over here in Britain, citing data provided by Tinder to news site Stuff. The app users are reportedly saying in their profiles they are searching for a person to combine incomes to enable purchases of a house using Kiwi Bill Companies Limited. Now this article is about the house prices soaring in America, so this could be coming to America or Canada soon, i.e. you can't get a deposit with just your income, so you need two people combining their income to get a deposit to buy a house. The article continues, "Since the dating service refused to provide the precise data, I would imagine the precise data is the number of guys and the number of gals. If it's more women than men, or more men than women, or 50-50. But they're being a bit coy about that. The latest data point shouldn't be taken very seriously. That's just a cover-up to providing the precise data they don't want to be exposed. However, the revealed information is in line with other findings which suggests that partnering is an effective solution for younger New Zealanders who are currently locked out of the market." Then it goes on about the prices of houses in New Zealand. "Home ownership rates in the country have been plummeting since 1991 and recently dropped to a 70-year low, with a reported fall occurring across all age groups. However, it is especially pronounced for people aged between 20 and 30. Now, these people aged 20 to 30 are primarily the ones who use Tinder and other such dating apps. Now, that's in New Zealand. I can imagine that crossing the Pacific Ocean and heading into California and then into Canada and then straight across America and straight across Canada. What has this to do with MGTOW? Guys don't really need a house as a status symbol. Of course, if you get successful in whatever business you do, you can buy yourself a house, but then you become a target for women who want to move in. Now, what puzzling me, these people getting a joint mortgage holder on Tinder and other dating apps, what happens if the romance or whatever goes south and the other person decides to cop out and they've moved away? The one who holds the deeds is left with a mortgage that they can't pay off, and eventually they could lose a home. Or if they move in together and she takes him to the divorce courts, or if she gets knocked up and he's pregnant, is she going to get the house if the pair of them bought it together to pay the deposit and their joint income? What if one loses a job? Either the gal or the guy. Lots of things that can happen. But it's coming to America, I would imagine. Let's have a look, see what this says. Welcome to the Great Reset. Corporate landlords poised to snatch America's property after eviction moratorium expires. US investment giants buying homes and the mainstream media telling us we should rent. This new normal spells the death of the American dream. In other words, you will own nothing and you'll be happy. Bastards. What it says, no comments at all. Let's knock that off. Let's see if there's any comments for this. The New Zealand sheeple might be as well buy the nicest houses they can since they are not allowed to leave them. Their Prime Minister she's a Karen Horseface, has decreed house address for the entire country based on an old lady caught a cold or something like that. Anyway, that's an interesting development that could happen in America via dating apps, but it's mostly women who go on dating apps. As for feminists, I can't see them moving in with a guy because feminists hate men, and two feminists are mostly both unemployed, so they can't combine their income to buy a property. And speaking of feminism, Sandman did an article on this. It says before and after. This is what feminism does to women. Silly, silly girls. She was quite pretty. You could say beautiful, but look at her now. God, she's a freak. This girl, she's also pretty. I know what she's done to herself. She was presentable, and now not. And this one, that's what she looks like now. There's another one. She could pull it back. She might be able to pull it back. But some of them, they've just destroyed their life. This one, short hair and all them tattoos. Silly, silly girls. They're just throwing their life away, disfiguring their bodies. And for what? And look at this fool. She'd spend a fortune to get that removed. That's what feminism does. It destroys a woman, destroys the future. All right, they're young now. What happens when they hit the wall? Ridiculous. Anyway, you just have to type in Google search feminism before and after, and then you click on images and you bring all these up. But back to the main article. The dating apps, they're going to have to get together, combine their income, the deposits, but that involves dating. And MGTOWs don't date. Guys are finding out that it's not worth the juice, isn't worth the squeeze, so they're dropping out of dating. It could cross the Pacific into America, but I don't know. But I thought this would be an interesting article to bring to your attention, to let you know that something's happening in the housing market. As you know, the prices of property is remaining quite stable despite the world despite the world economy going south until this pandemic is run its course and things get back to normal. I think we're on the 10-minute mark now for this video, so I'll leave it at that. Right, people, you know the routine. Like, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever it is you want to do. It's completely up to you. So until next Monday, that's it. Bye-bye.